Luna is our company that we kind of founded a couple of years ago now, and we've got about 1,500 charities that we're kind of working with. And one of the things we see often, so they use us for lots of different things. One of the main ones is text giving, and it works great. You know, somebody has an advert, they have something as an appeal on TV, and they want people to text in to donate, and that works really, really well. But what then happens is they actually want to do other things as well. So they want to kind of move into merchandise sales. So within merchandise sales, these are things like if you children need, you're trying to sell Pudsey Bear, or your comic relief, you've got a little red nose. Help the Heroes have wristbands, RNLIs have frisbees. Like everybody got some kind of merchandise they're trying to sell. And at the moment, they're using contactless payment to do that. They're getting cash to do that, and sometimes actually not able to do anything at all. So, for example, my children's school, like they're trying to sell Pudsey Bears in school for raise money for children in need. And that's just a logistical nightmare. They've got cash coming into the premises. The school doesn't want cash. They have to figure out how to do something. And they have to then transfer it across to a bank account as well. So we see text giving is so simple. It's the simplest way to give. Everybody knows how to do it. And we sort of felt, actually, if we can put text giving and charity merchandise together, we can then create something really interesting for charity to use. To do that, we have to get something called an e-money license. And this is technical, it's complicated to do, there's no kind of avoiding it, because we're changing the fundamental regulation that we use that underpins what we do. We're not the first people to do this. O2 have had something running for a number of years. Vodafone have done pizza, the buy a pizza kind of thing, that worked really, really well for them. EE have done accessories that you can buy on a phone as well. Free are doing something as well. So individually, mobile networks are doing this. But what we want to do is bring this together into a proper solution that actually charities and merchants out there can use going forward. It's not that difficult to get your head around. You're basically buying a gift card. So in my case, I go down to Waitrose, I want to buy a £10 Amazon gift card. So that Amazon gift card I can spend on anything I want on Amazon website. What I'm then doing is, how do I buy that gift card? So I use my credit card, so my American Express card. I use that to buy that gift card with. So Amex give me 30 days to pay my bill, and if I don't pay my bill, they've got various things that they kind of kick in to do that. So I've always paid my bill, so I've never had a problem with that, but there are processes that they have in place for doing those sort of things there. So what we're doing here is substituting Amex, or a credit card company, for a mobile network operator. So Vodafone instead of American Express. So I pay my Vodafone bill instead of paying my Amex bill. So it's quite simple, we just swap those one out for the other. What we're then doing is having this gift card. So I've then, in Waitrose, I've brought this £10 gift card, I then go use it on Amazon, and we're just shortening that cycle. So rather than saying, buy the gift card and buy a Pudsey Bear for children in need, we just combine the two together and say, buy the gift card for a fraction of a second, and then it transfers into this money for children in needs Pudsey Bear. And from a consumer experience, it's all completely seamless. They just kind of want to buy the product, they text in to do it, and then they kind of walk away with the product at the end of it. And I think that experience is something that we can definitely get to with the mobile networks and the regulators helping us on that. We're restricted at the moment. We can only sell digital goods and digital services, donations and tickets. Okay, so that is great because it allows us to do what we do. We're totally artificial. We don't need that limit in there anymore. So it exists because it's an exemption in the Payment Services Directive, and that exemption is there because you don't have an e-money license, which is what you need to do. So there's a little bit of a fear that getting an e-money license is complicated, it's a bit of a black box, that people don't know anything about it. So what we've done today and what we're trying to do is actually break that barrier down a little bit and say it's not that complicated. It is a set of regulations, there is some differences to what you have to do, but in return for those differences, you're unlocking this huge opportunity out there. And that's the goal really, so just change the regulatory approach a little bit, and then we can start to move into new areas. So we like it for charity merchandise, but that's not the only thing out there. We could be selling magazines, we could be selling subscription boxes, we could be selling insurance products, we could just anything, any kind of sort of opportunity there that people want to buy, we can be doing that for them. There's no need to fear the regulators. So the FCA look at safeguarding funds. That's their kind of primary concern really, and that is actually a really valid concern, because we do see aggregators suffering difficulties from time to time. And that then sort of raises the question, if an aggregator goes bust and they've got a big pot of charity donations, for example, the charity is not going to receive that money, and that's not great for charity involved, not great for the industry as well. So the FCA's sort of remit about this kind of safeguarding of funds is actually, I think, is a very valid one, a very important one. And it's worthwhile kind of embracing that and working with it. And it's a process you go through. It's not they don't want to turn it off. They just want us to complete the processes to do that. Then we've got the PSA, and there's not really any difference to what they're doing now, what they could do in the e-money world. So they are looking at the consumer experience. So are you advertising your product with a misleading claim? Are you potentially not giving out the product as well? Are there kind of issues with how you've asked someone for the product? And I don't think those are concerns that really we should be worried about, because we want it to be a big industry, a vibrant industry. We need to make sure that people know what they're buying, they're happy to buy. And I see the PSA really just underpinning that, making sure it's a level playing field, everybody being clear and transparent to people who want to buy stuff.